The first snowflake landed on her hand before she even noticed him. A tiny crystal, fragile and fleeting, like the moment their eyes met for the very first time. She froze, not because of the cold, but because something in his gaze softened the entire winter around her. Lina never believed in love at first sight. She believed in logic, in timetables, in grocery lists taped to the fridge. She believed in warm scarves, quiet evenings with tea, and never in the kind of electricity that hits without warning. But that was before Ethan stepped into her life, hands in his pockets, worry in his smile, and winter caught in his eyelashes.
"Sorry,"
he said, stopping just inches from her. "You dropped this." Her leather journal, the one she'd been writing in as she watched the first snowfall, was in his hands. She blinked, stunned. "I didn't even notice." "I did," he replied softly. "It fell when you stood up. You looked distracted." Distracted. She had been. By memories. By silence. By the kind of loneliness that felt heavier in winter. But right now, standing in front of Ethan, for the first time in months, silence didn't feel empty. She reached out, fingers brushing his as she took the journal. "Thank you." "You're welcome," he said, eyes lingering just a little too long. Not uncomfortable. Not intrusive. Just noticing her. A swirl of snowflakes danced between them, shimmering like tiny stars. And suddenly, all the noise of the world went quiet. Just the soft hush of winter, and two hearts remembering what it meant to feel something real. "Do you want to walk?" he asked, clearing his throat. "I was heading to the coffee shop up the street. They have terrible coffee." He laughed at himself. "But somehow it tastes better when the snow's falling." She laughed too, a sound she hadn't heard from herself in months. "I'd like that." And just like that, they began walking side by side, boots crunching softly through fresh snow. Teacup with handle, the coffee shop. The shop smelled like cinnamon and burnt espresso. Warm light glowed from fairy bulbs strung along frosted windows. It felt small, cozy, safe, like stepping into a memory. She wrapped her hands around a steaming mug. Ethan watched her, not intensely, but gently, like he wanted to understand her. "You looked sad," he said carefully. "Earlier. On the bench." She hesitated. The truth wanted to surface, but her heart tried to hold it back. "I felt stuck," she admitted quietly. Trying to move forward, but not really moving at all. He nodded. "I know that feeling." She didn't ask what weighed him down. She could see it in his eyes without a single word. Loss recognizes loss. "Snow used to be my reset button," he said. "What changed?" She asked. "My mom," he whispered. "She loved the first snowfall. Said it was the universe repainting our world. A clean slate." He swallowed hard. "After she passed, I stopped looking for it." Her heart tightened. She understood that kind of grief. The kind that leaves fingerprints on every season. "But today," he continued, eyes warming, "I saw you staring at the snow like it meant something. And I thought, maybe it still could." Her breath caught. "Do you ever feel like life gives you signs?" he asked. "Only when I'm brave enough to notice them," she said. He looked at her like she was the sign. They walked through the park as snow thickened, blanketing trees and pathways. They talked, really talked, about everything and nothing. About her love for stories, and his love for photography. About songs that made them cry. About dreams they didn't tell anyone else. About darkness, and how each of them had been living in it too long. As the street lamps flickered on, casting a soft golden glow over the snow, Ethan suddenly stopped. "Lina," he breathed, I don't want this moment to end. She stepped closer. It doesn't have to. He reached out, brushing a single snowflake from her cheek. I'm not asking for forever, he said. Just more of today. Then take it, she whispered. And he did, pulling her close as the world blurred into soft white silence. His lips met hers gently, warmly, like a promise whispered between snowflakes. Crescent moon. The days that followed days turned into weeks. Weeks softened into something deeper. Ethan started smiling more, laughing more, looking at the world like he used to when his mother was still alive. Lina began breathing easier. Her grief didn't vanish, but it no longer held her still. She moved forward, step by step, because someone was walking beside her. They cooked dinner together, made messy pancakes on lazy Sunday mornings, watched snowfall through fogged-up windows, hands intertwined, shared stories beneath soft blankets, with the world paused outside. She read him lines from her journal. He showed her photographs he'd never shown anyone else. And every moment felt like healing, not rushed, not forced, just real. Winter returned. They stood outside during the season's first snowfall, hand in hand, heads tilted back. It's beautiful, he whispered. It is, she said softly. And this time, it feels like a beginning. He turned toward her, eyes shining. You helped me see the world the way she wanted me to. You helped me remember the world the way he loved it, she replied. Snowflakes drifted around them, glowing under streetlights. So quiet, so peaceful, so full of promise. I love you, Ethan said finally, voice trembling just enough to make it real. She pressed her forehead to his. I love you too. And in that soft winter moment, with snow fluttering like tiny miracles, they knew they had both found the beginning they never expected. Ethan smiled. So, should we tell everyone to like and subscribe to our love story? He teased. She laughed, brushing her nose against his. Maybe, but let's say it our way. She looked up at the snow, then at him. To whoever's listening, thank you for being with us tonight, she said warmly. If our story touched your heart, stay with us. There are many more moments to share. Ethan squeezed her hand. And we're just getting started. The snow kept falling, and their love kept growing.